McCormick has been doing sustainability for over 120 years. Since 2005, we reduced our energy consumption by about 14%.
With McCormick, we actually utilize two different technologies because of the different roof conditions. My name is Mark Kessler. I'm a Senior Business Development Manager. I'm on the Renewable Energy team. And my role on the team is to identify and qualify customers for which we might be able to do renewable energy projects. We had an existing relationship with McCormick, but what really showed us that they were truly interested in it was that they named one of their engineers to start looking at this.
I'm the Sustainable Manufacturing Manager for McCormick's retail division, and I look to implement best practices around sustainability. I always had an interest in solar energy and energy efficiency, so I installed a small solar energy system on my own home. I did all the work myself and engineered the system myself. And so an opportunity came along for McCormick. I didn't know how it would turn out financially, but I just thought it'd be really interesting to look into solar panels, and it turned out to be a great project. The perception is solar is extremely expensive, and it's nice, but it's not really practical in a business. The state of Maryland passed an incentive program that requires a certain percentage of energy in the electric grid to be provided from solar.
One of the big things that McCormick had to wrap their arms around was the term.
The contract we signed to buy the power was a 20-year contract. In the business world, that's an extremely long contract. It's one of the longest contracts McCormick has for anything.
It allows us to build the project with no capital from the customer. So we had to talk to the finance people about the term of the agreement. We had to talk to the engineering and facilities folks about taking up their roof space and what this might mean to them.
It is less expensive than the power we buy from the grid.
So it's a pretty significant savings to McCormick.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How you doing? We also were interested in putting panels in our corporate headquarters.
It's an architecturally unique building. They bring customers there to visit with them from all over the world.
To see solar panels right on their corporate headquarters makes a nice statement about our commitment to sustainability and renewable energy.
Their folks share the same corporate and personal values, I think, that most of us within Constellation share. We've continued to work with one another through 3 projects and are still talking to them about other things.
Well, we don't want to stop here.
It all goes down to the triple bottom line of this is good for the business, it's good for the environment, it's good for society.
McCormick's 363,000 square foot distribution center in Belcamp, Maryland is now considered a net zero energy building, which means it produces as much or more electricity than it consumes from the grid. Net zero energy was achieved through conservation measures implemented by McCormick and the installation of a 1.8 megawatt rooftop solar power system from Constellation Energy in 2011. With the addition of hosting solar power, the facility generated a surplus of more than 16,000 kilowatt hours of electricity in a 1-year period. McCormick's Belcamp Distribution Center reinforces that net zero energy use is achievable and affordable for large commercial buildings.